to Krishna, like Bachao, like help me now. And I felt Krishna was there to help me. And there was no one to help me. Your closest friend, your parents, there's nobody around.
What was the age you had that?
Seven.
Day before yesterday.
Days were just a
Just
few
on
days ago.
Ekadashi day.
Ekadashi,
Ekadashi day.
Thursday. So the thing is, I'm telling you, your loved one, they're not there to help you. So Krishna says, I'm sitting in your own heart. He is there, our eternal companion, our friend. Suhidam Sarvabhutana. Why he said that? Because he's in our heart. Your best friend's not in your heart. Or your husband, your wife, no one. Only Krishna. And that's what I didn't want to tell you. I want to share with you. And then at the hospital, they did the check after check. Every 10 minutes they're doing this. What is that? Put the thing around?
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yeah, blood pressure. Already pressure, too much. And then every doctor came in. I don't know if they're doctor. They said, we have to keep you in the hospital. It was 8 o'clock in the evening. The doctor came 9 in the morning. So I slept there. Nice, everything. They said, tea or coffee? I said, I don't drink that. Can you bring me some, like, vegetarian food? And I wasn't hungry because I was just coming from the Kirtan. So in the morning, they got one sandwich and they had chicken. And I said, no, I'm vegetarian. So they got another one and it had egg in it. I said, oh, it was Japanese girl. I said, I said, I'm vegetarian. So they didn't have anything. So I just chanted japa. Did a lot of rounds. So doctor came at 9 o'clock, Indian doctor. So I told him, this is religious fast, I was fasting. So he did the checkup and they said, maybe I have kidney stone. So what happens is when you go to the urinary connection, it can, it blocks the stone. So they found traces of blood in the urine. So that can, but they say you don't drink enough water. So I was doing the water fast on that day, Nirjala. So that affected the pain there. So at least I did my part. I did Ekadashi. If whatever happens, that's Krishna's mercy. So sometimes we think I'm a devotee and it will not happen to me. It happens more to a devotee than others because Krishna is our testing us how much we really love him. Those who are not like normal people, it will not happen. But those who are really good devotees, it happens to them. But they come to realization that Krishna's test for me, that how much we love him. You see the Kunti Devi, the Pandavas, they were closest to Krishna. They didn't even have a home even. They were at the forest. So when we have everything, we don't turn to Krishna. We're waiting. So some danda marega to, Bhagavan kidhar hai.
Why species?
Then we turn to Krishna. Oh, please. We shouldn't be waiting for that. This is why rich or poor, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're on your own. When you go to sleep, you're Bhagavan hai. You're on the street, wherever you are, you're with Krishna in your heart. Confirmed by the garland falling down. Krishna is in our heart always. I always know this. And sometimes you can talk to Krishna. So please Krishna, please help me to love you more. Material things he's going to give anyway. It's not like it can come easy. This is why I said Shraddha, faith. It's not like you can just ignite it. Faith comes from association with devotees. Devotees who can inspire you in spiritual life. That's why you choose a friend who can be a good friend to you, who's not going to cheat you, who can guide you. A devotee friend is one who guides us to bring us closer to Krishna, to ignite our faith, to increase our faith. So we avoid, even amongst us, we have someone we like more. So similarly, I wanted to share this. And all in my life, I have been in ISKCON from 1973. ISKCON had up and down, so much up and down. But I'm not here for mingling your problems. I'm here to love Krishna, Prabhupada, to go back to Godhead. If you're looking for that, you're going to get caught up. We have to stay focused. Vrata, we have to stay focused in the line of devotion to Krishna. Why we're here? What is our purpose of being a devotee? I can be just anybody hairy-fairy in the street. Do my thing. I'm okay, you're okay. We are not okay, that's the problem. So that's why we choose Krishna consciousness. Why do you come to Bhakti Viksha? 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Bhakti Viksha means the whole movement is a Bhakti Viksha, the process of training. Our temple is the training ground, a place where we can come to learn about Krishna, study Prabhupada's books, study Bhagavad Gita. It's not like I've done it, I'll work here. But it's a lifetime work. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said when you chant Hare Krishna, tears should be flowing from your eyes, like torrents of rain. You know that's verses. Hair standing at an end. But we're chanting, no tears coming. Hair is not standing. So there's so much room for us to improve our chanting, improve our service to Krishna. So Bhakti Viksha is only the starting point. Just like when you go to people's home, you eat samosa, kachori first. Right? Starter. Yeah. Starting off. Fire. The real thing. Sometimes they don't tell us, a starter, we eat so much and the main food comes, we don't know it. We're all full. So you have to tell them it's starter. The new people, Westerners, they don't know. So, Bhakti Viksha is just the starting off. The main food is coming. The tears from your eyes will come later. So the tears doesn't come to your eyes and you're already going to die anytime. Don't worry. It will come. We're not waiting to chant Hare Krishna. Oh, sorry, our tears didn't come. It doesn't come or not, we still chant. Prabhupada said, the result of chanting is more chanting. Kuch nahi aaya, I'd say. When you eat your food, you know you're not hungry anymore. You're satisfied. I can tell you that. You know that yourself. So if you're satisfied in your Krishna consciousness, your practices, how well you chant, how well you do things, you will know that. I can't tell. Even Guru can tell. Of course, Guru can tell, but you have to reveal your mind to the person who can inspire you, like the Guru. So everything is on you to practice Krishna consciousness. We can start off. The Bhakti Viksha is to start off. 1 year, 2 years. We have a whole life ahead. Nama Krishna Prabhu, Nama Sankirtan Prabhu is not going to be with you forever. Ho gaya, 2 saal ho gaya, abhi kya? We have to follow what we learn, practice what we learn. Everywhere we go, we have to chant. So I want to share this, that the other day the experience is like, wow, never had this experience before.
And who took you to hospital, Prabhu?
There must be some people there, they call the ambulance, the street people. So when the ambulance came...
You were unconscious lying there.
Yeah, I was like in agony. My legs were shaking, I had cramps. All over my legs, there's cramps. So, and there was a hard floor, I didn't feel, because I was like, no. So they pulled me in the stretcher in the ambulance. Then I got up. And then they're asking questions. All the ambulance people over there, they like me a lot. I speak to them and they want to know what I did, where I went, like this. So it was a really good thing. Yeah. All those Gurus, they're like, they couldn't believe that I'm vegetarian. And they were putting this needle everywhere I have the strong veins. They said, wow, you're like a lion. And they said they hadn't got anybody like that. They had 3 fingers there, they took blood from different fingers. And then there's one thing here, this huge needle, they were stuck in here almost 15 hours. And then they take it out and they punch in water. I don't know what it is. If you're a doctor, you would know it. And then That thing was stuck on my arm for like all those time. And then just before I left, I took it out. And I have this many paper, antibiotic, this medicine that I didn't buy it. I don't want to take it. That's going to probably make me more sick. But I should. Then I have to go for a test. So, as we love our body so much, but the reality is different from what we see. Birth, death, old age, disease. No child born like Krishna. Forearms, and smiling, playing flute, expanded to Narayan form. No child. We are not Vishnu. We are born in ignorance and suffering. Right? But there's a reason for everything that we come here for. The reason we are here is Krishna's mercy. We have a human body. Kutta or Biral, they're not going to learn this knowledge. We are so lucky that we can turn to Krishna when we are in trouble or traumatized, so many things. We can turn to Vaishnavas. So if we can get love from the devotees, then who are we going to turn to? George Harrison, he used to sing, he says, God is love. Westerners, they don't know. So that Krishna himself said, through bhakti, pure love, we can know me. So devotees, we have to have that pure love for other devotees, for Krishna, for Guru, for the Vaishnavas. I grew up in ISKCON. They're very hard on us, very macho. Go to the program, go to Mangalarati. Very strict. That's why I'm still here. But we also have to soften up. You are at home. You're at home. You have to also practice. They're not going to knock on your door. Japa Karawaj. Get up. Go to Mangalarati. You have to do that yourself. You have to become guru yourself. Officially, there's a guru, spiritual master who initiates you. But we all are like learners, and we become teacher ourselves to teach others. It's not like import-export. We're being teacher from India to teach a worker. It's all within ourselves. Family business, spiritual life. You have to become a teacher yourself in spiritual life. Teach yourself, become Krishna conscious, and then to others. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, you tell others about Krishna. Teach them about Krishna. How to love Krishna. You teach them. So that can only come from us. We have to learn that. So this Bhakti Vichara we have here, this group, all of you, it's not like, I'm part of this Bhakti Vichara group, I'm part of that Bhakti Vichara group. They said it becomes a fashion. Oh yeah, mera guru hai. This so and so. No, the idea is these people are here to help us to progress in spiritual life, to advance in spiritual life. The work is on you to practice that, what you learn. Then you can always go back to the Guru and ask him questions. You can go to any program. Be an enthusiastic devotee to always want to learn Krishna consciousness. We don't have very much time here. Like I was lying in the car park. No one is there to help you. Then Krishna is there. But if you don't have knowledge, you're drunk. Who are you going to turn to? Be realistic in life. Life is very short and temporary. We can pass away anytime. And the diseases are rampant these days. So many different diseases. Every year is new disease. Even they're talking about COVID is going to come back. Who knows? Everything is unexpected. We're living in a very uncertain world. So much problem here. It's a problematic world, material world. Jana Jagat, full of misery. The Kalayam Satsvatam, Krishna said. It is full of misery. Why do we come to Australia? Maybe because here is better. India is too crowded. So, but here also are problems. Everywhere there's problems. Because the problem comes from within your own self, your own body. So that's why always be enthusiastic in spiritual life and seek out for love for Krishna, how to learn. Don't give up. Always continue no matter what. Like we want to have this new temple, that temple, this is become an issue. Make yourself Krishna conscious. Your own heart is a temple. This is what I say. I go to the temple once a week, maybe if you go once a week, twice a week, and that's it. The rest of the day, like, mera time hai abhi. You have to practice Krishna consciousness wherever you are. Rest of the time you can be at home, and in the street, wherever, workplace. But your heart should be with Krishna. That's going to be the test. Why the Pandavas, they were so close to Krishna? Why did they have so much problem? Actually, they were not in trouble. They're always turning to Krishna. They're very happy. Kunti Devi, she's praying this. Please give me this misery again so I can remember you. We're asking Krishna, please take away the misery. Because they are so pure. They could be Krishna conscious in the midst of all the difficulties. They're all Matajis, it's not easy for you. You have so many regulations. You're not free as a man, walk around. There's so much hardship. It's not free in this world. You have to go home, clean the home. It's not like India, you can hire someone to clean. But here it's very expensive. Unless you're a very rich person. You have to clean the home, cook for the whole family, so many things. And everybody wants good food, and you have to cook. And then you have to dress up, go to the program. This is so much work. Unlimited. Man go to work, come home, I can't get that. Like, he just like demand. But so much hardship is there for every one of us. On top of that, we have to change japa, arati karna hoga, incense, so many things. So, see, Krishna is very merciful unto us that we can have this knowledge and we can practice Krishna consciousness. We have the spiritual master to tell us. We have the Bhakti Viksha program. If you are a cat or dog, you don't have any training. Yeah. I will read one verse from the Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes people say, when you read from Bhagavad Gita, they say, he's talking the real thing. He's quoting. They see, you don't have a book in front of you, so like, I'm just talking whatever, So it's more authentic. Someone told me that. So next time I just talk, I just have a book here, if I want to say. What is that verse? The branch of a tree.
15th chapter.
Huh?
15th chapter.
That mind of those who are not devotee, they're like a branch.
व्यवसात्मिका बुद्धि
okay.
एक ही गुरु नंदना सेकंड चैप्टर
Yeah.
47.
41?
2.40
247 maybe?
247 I think, yeah.
240. 241.
241
Okay. All right. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Vyavasayatmika buddhir
Vyavasayatmika buddhi
ekeha kuranandana
एके गुरु नंदना
Gaushaka yanantasya
बहुशाखा ही अनंतस्य
Buddhayo Vyavasayinam.
बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां.
Chapter 2, verse number 47.
One.
41. So you can type in Google BG 2.41 and whatever first link comes, you can open it.
Oh, that's so easy, huh? Yeah. So don't throw your phone around here and there, toilet. It's a very sacred thing. Books are there in your phone, right? Sometimes people hear they're talking from other toilet and they have the phone on. So just like your bead bag, leave it out. It's a very sacred thing, all the pictures and so many things. Vyavasayatmika buddhir
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः
eke akuranandana
एकेन्द्रगुणनन्दना
bahusaka yanantasya
बहुशाखायनतश्च
bhutayo vyavasayinam
बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनां
Vyavasayatmika,
व्यवसायात्मिका
resolute in Krishna consciousness.
Resolute in Krishna consciousness.
Buddhi,
एका
only one. Iha,
इहा
in this world.
in this world
Guru Nandana,
गुरुनन्दना
O beloved child of the Kurus.
O beloved child of the Gurus
Bahusakha,
Bahusakha
having various branches.
having various branches
He,
He
indeed.
Indeed.
Anantaha,
Ananta
unlimited.
unlimited
Cha,
Cha
also.
also
Bhutaya,
Buddhaya
intelligence.
intelligence
Avyasinam,
Avyasanam
of those who are not in Krishna consciousness.
of those who are not in Krishna consciousness.
Translation purport by His Vangesh, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. Repeat. Those who are not on this path
Those who are not in this path
are resolute in purpose
Are resolute in purpose
and their aim is one.
and their aim is one.
O beloved child of the Kurus,
O beloved child of the
the
Gurus,
intelligence of those who are
the intelligence of those who are
irresolute
irresolute
is many branched.
is many branched.
It's a strong faith that by Krishna consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called Devasayatmika intelligence. We're talking about faith, so that the Chaitanya Chaitamrita Madhya Lila 22:62 states, Shraddha Sapte Vishvasya Kare Kahe Suhida Nishjay Krishne Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Hita Hari. It's a Bengali verse. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. That's the what I will say. I was keep saying the different thing. When one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world with obligations to family, tradition, humanity, or nationality. Fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reactions from past good or bad deeds. When one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane, for they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. The highest perfection of Krishna consciousness is realization of the material conception of life. This state is automatically achieved by progressive Krishna consciousness. The resolute purpose of a person in Krishna consciousness is based on knowledge. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlava. A person in Krishna consciousness is a rare, good soul who knows perfectly that Vasudeva, Krishna, is the root of all manifested causes. As by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches. So, by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest service to everyone, namely self, family, society, country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's actions, then everyone will be satisfied. Sounds good? Serving in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practiced under the able guidance of a spiritual master, who is a bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. As such, to be well versed in Krishna consciousness, one has to act firmly and obey the representative of Krishna, and one should accept the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master as one's mission in life. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur instructs us in his famous prayers for the spiritual master as follows: Jasya Deve, Jasya Prasada Bhagavat Prasado, Jasya Prasada Nagati Katopi, Damstu Amstasya Jasyasti Sanyam, De Gurosi Charanarabindam. By satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied. And by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisance unto him by his spiritual master. The whole process, however, depends on perfect knowledge of the soul beyond the conception of the body, and not theoretically, but practically, when there is no longer a chance for sense gratification manifested in fruitive activities. One who is not firmly fixed in mind is diverted by various types of fruitive acts. Very nice verse. So you have any questions from this purport? I didn't have to give purport, the Prabhu already gave the purport. You can ask a question, what's been said in the purport. Batao. Yes.
It is said that we should worship our spiritual master 3 times a day.
That's Gayatri mantra. But those who are Brahman, the mantra has Guru Gayatri.
Yes.
That's the prayers. Those
That's
who are,
right.
yeah, 3 times a day. And if you're not Brahmana, you can still pray to Guru, maybe more than 3 times, whenever you can. And when you chant the Guru mantra, we say Namo. That's actually prayers to Guru. But officially, we have a Guru Gayatri in the mantra, in the Brahman thread. We chant 3 times a day. There's mantra to spiritual master. That's why Prabhupada said 3 times a day. We're meant to chant Gayatri 3 times a day. Any other question?
The word, the sloka came like Yasya Prasada, Bhagavad Prasada.
Yeah.
What's the meaning? What is the meaning of that?
The purpose translation there, no?
Yasya Prasada.
Jasya means peace, prasada means mercy. So, prasada also means prasadam, but it doesn't mean just food, like you get it from KFC or somewhere. It means mercy. So, it's not like, I got, thank you, you gobble it in. You're meant to honor it, not to eat. We don't use this word eat. So that's the quality of language, devotional language, that we are honoring the prasad. Jasya prasad. So this verse is the mercy of the spiritual master. Jasya prasad, Bhagavat prasad. So by the mercy of the spiritual master, Bhagavat prasad, one can go to Krishna, Bhagavan. So it's not Sabande Guru Sita, I offer my respect to Guru. So this whole Guru Ashtaka is the prayer to the spiritual master who helps us to bring us closer to Bhagavat Prasad, with the mercy of Krishna. So if we clearly understand this verse, that's what it means. It means that we need the blessing of the mercy of the Guru who can show us the path to Krishna. Just like if you go to school, I already know, they say get out of here. Why you come to the school? Right? Similarly, our attitude should be that we fall at the feet of the Guru to teach us that knowledge, to give us, to show us the path to spiritual life. So even if you already know that that is not the attitude that one should have, the attitude should be that true humility, that I am worthless, I am useless, I don't know anything. Pridelessness. So then the Guru will be impressed by your devotional attitude, then he will teach you the knowledge.
Like Arjun to Krishna.
Yeah. Arjun, see, at first Arjuna was Krishna and Arjuna their friend. But when Krishna showed the universal form, then Arjuna said, like, I was dealing with you as a friend, very like a normal way, treating you, but now I know that you are Bhagavan, or Supreme. But so that's the attitude. We learned that. He said, I am your surrendered soul, please instruct me. So his attitude changed after that. So sometimes even us, we rub each other, unless we have to have respect for each other. You know, saying, oh yeah, this is my wife, this is my husband, this no, but we don't know who they are. Sometimes you have to go beyond to respect them. So don't get too familiarity. You know, like that. So even as a husband and wife, you have to have that spiritual consciousness within to reflect that onto others. So even if the wife is, or your husband is not only just your husband, but also he's very good devotee, in your mind you'll know. Maybe not praising him, but there is that spiritual reflection will come in your heart, a feeling for him in another way, and treat him in a guru, or like that. In fact, the wife is supposed to treat the husband like a guru anyway, but then it will come more true knowledge. So you get off that material platform, mera hai, that is so, my, your, that's, you have to get off that platform to know ultimately everything is Krishna's. Any more? Yes.
So what do we consider our guru? We don't have Diksha Guru. So the respect that you said, the respect and everything that you say, we don't have Diksha Guru yet. So our Shiksha Guru is the one we should be equally giving respect to. Now Sangeeta Prabhu.
Yeah. The thing is, obviously, those who teaches us to have respect. That's the culture. In India, I know, those days, the teacher, not like English teacher, but they have that understanding through our culture to have that respect for elderly, for those who provide knowledge, especially those who teach spiritual knowledge, the guru. Now we have in Bengal we have Jati Guru, family guru. They come, they give you some knowledge like that. So then, in spiritual life, in our life, it's those who are Shiksha Guru teaches us, Bhakti Vichar teacher, whatever. But then there's an official guru, like who can initiate you. Before that, everyone is a guru to you. But doesn't mean someone, like those who can give you instruction that is beneficial for you. You accept him. But you don't need to like do arati and everything. But you can be respectful. Things are, here comes my guru again. But you don't get too familiarity. Have that difference at the same time the respect. Some formalities must be there. But at the same time, those who are officially Ishta Guru, that's different. Like that. So there's scriptures explains everything. But it's not like there's one I want to mention near our temple. There's one Bhakti Viksha leader. He was telling all the Bhakti Viksha members to take initiation from him.
Seriously?
Yeah. So don't go around saying who it is, he heard from me, go on here. Just forget it. I'm just saying that it got, it became like, so that's why we should not puff them up. give them enough respect, but doesn't mean the Guru is there. So you're hurting their spiritual life. You have to give respect, but at the same time, like when I was in school, all my teachers were American teachers, and I was very good at English. So my teacher, every English exam, A plus, like no worries. So my teacher would never praise me, and I heard him praising me to someone else. He said, not in my face directly. So that person would come to me and he'd tell me, oh, he said good thing about me. So then he said, if I praise you directly, you'll get puffed up and proud. So he told others about me, not directly. So he had a good concept of that, but at the same time, we should tell them in the face, oh, you're so good. If he gets proud, that's his problem. But not let go behind, like that is, maybe he's got the right aspect, knowledge, of understanding, but I think you should tell him directly, right? And maybe you can say something, don't get proud, in a nice way. But every way there is a way to say it, in Krishna consciousness. You have to find a way. Not like, let me see. There's a common thing you have to know, common sense. Yeah. Good question.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
It's only in the daytime, so we have all day.
So
it's
how
not,
do we
it's not
know,
dinner time yet, yeah?
So how do we know that this is my guru? What is it? What's
You're
the
recording
feeling?
all this, right?
Yeah.
How do we, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. How do we know that this is my guru will be? Those Diksha Guru. How do I recognize that? Or like, is there kind of sign we feel it based on your experience, Prabhu?
We can go inside.
Yeah. No, it's not something that overnight, I had a dream last night, are you going to be my guru? No, it's not like, something like that. It comes over time, just like I've been up to Diksha for many years now, right? And then, they know, you all know me, or he comes, and then, so there's some understanding about me, that, this Prabhu is coming, and he can say so many things, fire up Kirtan. So you got a better understanding of who I am and what I do. So you're inspired by me, somewhat, in spiritual life, that you want to, if I am in that position, maybe, how can I take initiation from you? Like, it's a gradual thing. So if I'm in that position, similarly, I'm just giving an example, we have ISKCON gurus, and then people who are coming here, you listen to their online lectures, maybe they're not coming here. Nowadays it's easily available, and that guru inspires you, then you can write to them, but you have to have exam. There's a procedure for all this. So that's how you know. But suppose you're inspired by me, I'm not your guru, but you can accept me as a Shiksha guru. Because that is according to Shastra. As good as that. And suppose you're having some trouble in family life, not particularly material, like spiritual, some family issues, or perhaps spiritual things too. You can ask me. You can call, not like before, we're living in the forest, you can chat, and on your phone, you can, like that, or Bhakti Viksha time, you can have a program, we can discuss. So like this, that depends on your sincerity. Suppose you have a guru, I'm now initiated, I can do whatever I like. No, it's not like that. You have to, initiation is just a formality. You have to, the rest of the work is on you. You have to practice it. So officially, today your name is this. Like now, I can do whatever I like. That's the Hiranyakashipu. He got the blessing, I am Bhagavan now. You're setting the whole universe. And Nishingade had to come. So, initiation, the next day, it doesn't mean your feet doesn't touch the ground anymore. You know what I mean? You know, you still need to work at it. So you go up here, then you say, oh, initiated, you start to go down. So you have to only go up. So initiation helps us to progress further. The progress is up to you to make it. It's the starting point. You're now recognized officially. Like when you come here, you get a visa. And before that, there's a lot of work, paperwork. You know. So it's not like, hello, you know, I like you. It's not like India, there, some underground. You know. Everything has to procedure followed properly for you to. So in spiritual life, there's no cheating. You cheat only yourself, but Krishna knows everything. So some people, they're not even initiated. Like they can still go back to the village. Don't go around telling, yeah, but now I can. No, that is special case. One Mataji came to Prabhupada and Prabhupada asked her, who's your... She said, I already have a guru. You know, like I had a guru, Jati guru. In India, everybody, family guru. But they eat all the things, fish, this, that. Still guru. We're not allowed to see those things. So Prabhupada said, oh, your guru is a good guru, is a bona fide guru, I can't initiate. Suppose I'm thinking, I want more disciple, like, you know, forget him, he come to me. So sometimes it can be like that, it's very tricky. Understand? So, if you are guru, is a bona fide guru, there's four sampradayas. The Vaishnava sampradaya. So they're bona fide. But ultimately, it's up to you to progress in spiritual life. So it's not like Guru took all my karma. Now I can, what the heck I do? You know? Karma at that day start to build up on you also. So they're sharing the karma, disciple and guru. It's not like everything. Like it is mentioned Bhagavatam, when the people go to the holy town, they take bath in the Ganga, Jamuna. They dump their karma. And then they go, finish bathing, they go to the restaurant, have much, fish, this, that. No use. So Prabhupada said, it's like the elephants bathing. They take bath and then throw the dust again. That's what Rupa Goswami explains it about prayaschitta, atonement. In that verses, you can find these questions and answers. So, the way to know who can be your guru is you have to make a research. The research is not like, wait a minute. I like this girl better. It's not like that. Okay. No. You're shifting through. Isn't it? So you have to see who can actually inspire you, Krishna consciousness. Then it's a grab. It's not like a jump to Krishna loka immediately. Already Krishna. Like a hobby. So you have to see it's a heart to heart. And gradually, we are in the material for millions of years in the material world. Don't think this world is the only place. There are millions and millions of material world floating universes. And we have been Brahmanda Brahmite, Gonabhagyavanji. There's Brahmanda Brahmite. So, no worries about time. You can float around. Take your time. But now's the time to get out of here. So we have to make that effort quickly and through our enthusiasm. That's what this verse is. Shraddha, to increase your faith. It's not that the candlelight is going to be smooth all the time. There's going to be storm. It will go off. So that's why we have to be so tough in Krishna consciousness. I got that attack that night. That's my realization. To take process seriously. I can die anytime. I could have died that day. I really lost my consciousness. So that's a test for us. Krishna, help me. Like, Mataji, Mom, kidare. I don't have a mother. But Krishna says, Pitahama sajagato matadada. I am the father and mother. At the time of difficulty, your mom is not going to be there for you. And father. My father passed away long ago, my mother passed away, I was never with her. That's why all the Matajis are like my mother. It's supposed to be, according to Shastra. But Krishna says He is everything. He is our original father and mother. He created all of us. But then all this realization will come through someone who can inspire you gradually. Any more questions? These are good questions. You learn from Bhakti Viksha these things, philosophy, but you need to, we're discussing on the way, we need to know a lot of practical things. Like you learn a lot of philosophy, you'll go over your head. Like people, what do you do? Oh, I'm an IT. But they don't even know how to cook. You need food. Clean, they don't know. So everyone's IT, who's going to cook? Who's going to clean? So you have to learn the practicality, how to assess the process of Krishna consciousness, apply the knowledge, apply the philosophy learned. Otherwise, I'm a Pandit. Don't ask me to clean the floor. I'm a Brahmana. I'm studying. I'm busy. Krishna is hungry. You know that story? In the Krishna book. Krishna Balaram was hungry. They asked the Brahmanas. They said, no, we're sorry. We are busy studying. The Gopi said, no, we'll cook for you. So it can become very theoretical. I have knowledge, book knowledge. But practicality, kuch nahi hai. So our whole process is application of the process, devotional service. Bhakti Yoga means devotional service. There's no service, kuch nahi hoga. In the spiritual world, everyone is busy serving Krishna. Not all studying all day. Our movement is full of activities. Our movement started on activity, Harinam every day, opening temples, so much work. At the same time we have to study and apply the knowledge. Prabhupada wrote these books for us to know more than we can distribute, but we also know what's in it ourselves. Anybody else? Any more points from the paper?
Prabhu, how can we, after doing so much devotional service, we are still not satisfied sometimes? Why that happens?
Okay. Because we are looking for the satisfaction and we're not going to get it. It's the wrong place. The spiritual satisfaction is different from material satisfaction. So even spiritual satisfaction, you're not going to get it unless you are really pure, like I mentioned before, chanting Hare Krishna. The standard of chanting Hare Krishna is when the tears flow from your eyes. I'm chanting for 50 years, I never had tears. But I had tears for other things. So if you're waiting for the tears, maybe you'll never come. But it's not an external thing. I'm happy. It's in the heart. It's not something to show around. Today I'm happy, tomorrow that's up and down. The satisfaction is inner happiness from the holy name. You don't go around showing, 64 rounds kiya aaj. Before you even chant one round, you tell everybody. You lose the benefit. You have to be sober in Krishna consciousness. Happiness come or not come. Sukha, dukkha, what is that verse in Bhagavad Gita?
Matra sparshastu.
Yeah, happiness or distress. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in the Lakshashtaka, you broke my heart or not, I'm still your servant. You know that verse? In the 8 prayers.
Yes, yeah. Shishtashtakam.
Yeah, Shikshashtakam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you break in my heart or you throw me around, you are still my Lord. So if you're looking for happiness, that's come or not come, it doesn't matter. We just still serve Krishna. So, but Rupa Goswami said that the practice of Krishna consciousness, instantly you feel happy. It will. Otherwise, why you can chant every day? You can't go every day, pani, pani, pani. you will go crazy. But every day you can chant Hare Krishna, because there is pleasure in the holy name. You take the beads every day going around in the temple, 2 hours, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. If you're saying something else, you're not going to be able to last. The holy name, it has its power to give us that pleasure. We don't make a show of it. It's a very inward thing. But we're all experiencing happiness, actually. It's not like we're blissed out, but we're feeling happy. That's why we're here. Cat or dog, they cannot sit here for 2 hours and listen, because there is a pleasure in there. Must be. How can I chant as a child? I was chanting 60 rounds. If there's no pleasure, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to say, I hate this place. I want to go to McDonald's and eat. But we can eat halwa, puri, sabji every day. It's the same thing, khichdi every day. Why? There is ritual. Krishna has tasted it. It's different from they make in a restaurant. Must be. But you have to have that consciousness. Oh, I'm taking prasada. Thank you, Krishna. Sari Raha. You know, that's prayers. You know the meaning? Your mercy. We are just gobbling. We're not actually feeling. That's why the pleasure doesn't come. Because we're taking it theoretically. But if you go deeper in, this is pleasing Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. Then you will feel that bliss. It's not some miracle. You can do it anywhere. Prabhupada said even a dog can chant Hare Krishna. You see some dog around the street, maybe they're chanting Hare Krishna. Who knows? And then we go on Harinam, some dog, they're just rolling around on the ground. And, like, maybe they're in ecstasy. They're feeling more than us. Sometimes the demigod comes in different forms just to be part of us. They don't show up with crowns and bow and arrow. Otherwise, no, they come in a very humble way. So we can't judge this thing, but we have to go deeper for what we practice in Krishna consciousness. It's not an external thing. Otherwise, you can't last too long here. You can know the Shastra very well. When the Maya comes in front of you, Mala Palata Pekdo Jalagao. So that the Vavasaya Atmika Buddhi, we're reading this verse, means we have to stay fixed in Shraddha, Vishwash. So how to create that faith is developing taste for the chanting. Why you choose to eat something that you like, then you ask your wife to make it, or whoever, right? When I want to eat this. No, because that thing, you have taste for it. So similarly, you have to develop the taste for the spiritual taste, the holy name, serving Krishna. Sometimes I am the cook, I'm cooking nice food stuff. Or other mothers is there cooking. And you look at the food, the lalatayega. But that's you're lusting on the food that's meant for Krishna. So then immediately to tell yourself, ye Bhagwan ke liye hai. Then you have that attitude, it's Krishna's pleasure. It's for Krishna. It's so much more than just enjoying this body. Its pleasure is higher pleasure. When it's for Krishna. The gopis, they are mad after Krishna. They're all married women. They're running after Krishna. But that's spiritual world. Different. So that's Madhurya Rasa. We're not supposed to talk these things. It is too far out for us to understand. But this is what he says. They love Krishna that they can sacrifice their body for Krishna. When Krishna jumped into the Yamuna, when Kali, a serpent, some of them went unconscious. Oh, Krishna, like Mother Joshua unconscious, gopis. We hear these pastimes, we didn't feel unconscious. We just hear it over and over. Even on Krishna's birthday, like Janmashtami, nobody feel unconscious or anything. We feel happy singing and dancing. So they have the genuine love for Krishna. So we haven't got it. But doesn't mean, mila nahi chalo, bahar mera kaam abhi. we have to just continue, get it or not. That's all. Maybe just before we die, it's just, but the whole life can be a test for us. That's all right. Just be happy that Krishna's given us the process. If you're looking for something, this is not the place. I come to ISKCON, I'm going to be a millionaire. He's going to give, can you, oh Krishna. Like I used to work for a guy in Hong Kong, a Gujarati guy. And whenever the business didn't go well, he said, oh, pray to your Krishna. I'm a devotee. I said, I'm not praying for your business. I asked for Krishna Bhakti. So you can cut my salary, that's okay. So your business is going to go bust if you do that. But anyway, he's a good friend of mine. So we used to joke like this. You know. He's also now initiated devotee. And so his wife used to send prasadam for him, lunch box. And my friend is also Gujarati. His mother used to send prasadam. And so we used to compare, you know, and my friend's mother cooked such a good Gujarati prasadam. And then, so we had to eat what that guy, his wife sent. It was very difficult for us. Just eating it, didn't enjoy it. And then when he's finished, the guy leaves, we open my friend's lunch box. We enjoy it. So sometimes in Krishna consciousness, I'm just saying this, you know, we can judge according to your question, or the taste, who can inspire us, and you go for that. It's not that everybody's same. No, there are people who can inspire us. There are people who are good cooks. There are people who are, so there's a lot of variety that you can choose from. But you can't make it material, oh, you're good, I like you, you know. They're all good, but someone who can really inspire in spiritual life, then you go for that. That's it. Without any judgments.
So you told us that how to choose a guru, whoever inspires us and whoever we have that connection with. But what qualities we need to have to be chosen by our guru? What do we need to have to be chosen by them?
I think we have all these standards in ISKCON. This is all coming from the temple and the Bhakti Viksha leader. They will lead you to that. I think you need to be a devotee for a certain time, then you need to pass some of the exams. In our time, they have these things. That's why it's so good. And then if you didn't cry, then you have to cry in front of the temple president, roll on the ground. Please give me a letter. That's the time to show your emotions. Like if you have a hard heart, you can suffer enough. And if your temple president is like, you know, very hard-hearted, you know, maybe give him a hammer, soften it. I don't know. I'm just joking. So there's many ways people will recommend. There was one devotee here I won't mention, and he couldn't get a letter from our authorities. I'm just touching, not saying the whole thing. And so I signed the letter, Temple President.
You?
Yeah. I'm sure this is not going to go around, right?
No, it isn't.
Only among the group.
Just record it.
So, you got initiated. And the Guru knew I'm not the Temple President. So, sometimes there can be some diplomacy in spiritual life for better things. So to be careful. So the way to know is you may be ready, others may not give you. So like I was saying, it's not an overnight thing. It might take time, but you can get a little bit impatient. You know, like, okay, then you get it, then what? What are you going to do? So take your time when you're ready. Not in a hurry. It is in a hurry, but at the same time, it's not like your visa to come here. You know, it's a spiritual thing. It may take time. You have to pray to Krishna, be sincere in heart. Before you go to sleep, pray to Krishna, please help me. Ask, like, pray to Prabhupada. And these things help from within when you pray. I believe. Prarthana. So then, it's not like I said, it's a material thing. It's a very spiritual thing, depends on you and Krishna. Guru, Krishna, Pujari, Bhakti, Ratha, each. So when the Guru is happy, then Krishna is happy. But it's not, I can tell you or you can tell. It has to come from blessing of Prabhupada and Krishna. Ultimately, it's just like in a company, they may have two bosses. So you have to please both, Guru and Krishna. Ultimately, Krishna is the real boss, but he's not going to give unless the Guru is pleased with you. So if the Guru is not good, that is a different thing. Then you have to make another Guru. But that's all internal matters. But the thing is, we can say these things theoretically or philosophically, some issues which I can mention to you now, but then it's going to be up to you to see these things over a time, how it's going to work out. But to pray to Krishna and pass all the procedures, ISKCON procedures. See what happened previously, I want to mention one of our Guru. We're all part of the family, we can share the stories. But nowadays things are free speech, but still I'm careful. So he used to go around, I won't mention the name and the country, and he used to say, okay, I'm initiating the whole village. And so he started getting the karma, the Guru was getting the karma. And so that's why they made a lot of restrictions. For, otherwise, Eastern suburb or Western suburbs. Everybody, if you have Gujarati, everyone's devotee. No, it's like you're all initiated. You have Punjabi, yes, yeah. No, it's not like you're favoring yourself. Whoever feed me better. No, that's all material. We have to see when he's actually qualified. So, but Krishna knows us in the heart. Like I said, that old lady, she was not even initiated by Prabhupada. Prabhupada accepted her service because her Guru was spiritual, was bona fide Guru. So, it's not like, oh yeah, no, you have to see. Maybe 10 minutes before he died, they initiated you. That's okay. So, don't be in a hurry, but in a hurry, but at the same time, be, how you say, enthusiastic. Krishna knows the heart. Now, I got initiated at the age of, you were telling me, age of 9. And my mother was even initiated before that. She came into the Gayatri mantra. He was doing the wrong. Villager. What's name? Just know how to khana banana. No, that's it. The village ladies in India, they don't know anything except how to cook. That's okay with me. They can cook food. That's Krishna is asking for that. And so Prabhupada gave her Brahmana initiation very quickly because they needed to cook. So based on the service. You go to India, so I'm a Brahmana too. They take your Brahman thread, they show you.
Yeah.
And it's like a dori, like a fat, you can tie a cow with it. It's so fat. And when I got Brahmana, I was only 11 years old. And I used to hang keys here because I saw little loose keys to hang on the brown thread, all the keys. They didn't have any combination lock. And so I had all the key hanging there. And it was a fashion, everybody was hanging keys. I thought, okay. And then when you scratch your back, you just go like that. That's not what it's meant for. So Brahman thread doesn't mean he's there to scratch your back with it. So it's for mantra, it's a sacred thread. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm driving rickshaw, but I'm a Brahman. So you have to have the characteristics of a Brahmana, not just a thread. So like that, it's not a fashion, oh yeah, Brahmana, they go, mera thread is that, hey, it's not. You have to have the quality. So someone who's not a Brahmana, but by nature he's a Brahmana, quality. So that we have to acquire first. Like I said, officially then you get Brahmana initiation. But prior to that, you need to have the character of the Brahmana, but based on service. Even if you're not, the Guru can qualify you. So there's different as the Vaishnava Brahmana. What is this Western people? They're not Brahmanas. Prabhupada gave them Brahmana sannyas. When I saw these Western people walking at the time, I thought, wow, what is this? Prabhupada was criticized by the Brahmanas in Vrindavan. That's how we couldn't get the land. They wouldn't sell it to us. They said, not to these foreigners. They spoiled the sacred and give to the foreigners. They had to do tricks. Melbourne also, we couldn't get the land, the temple. They wouldn't give to the Hare Krishnas. They thought we're pagals up. They wouldn't give. So one of our devotee, you can read about it in Lila Mita. He dressed up with a suit and tie, he went there and he got the land. But he was a devotee. Tricked them. Prabhupada told him to do it. Prabhupada is very smart. So, it's not where you're born. It's your character that makes you a Brahmana. It's the quality. Guna, karma, vibhagasa. The society is divided according to your guna and karma, your character and your activities. Not by birth. You can be born as a Rishawala, but you're Brahmana. But your character is what makes you a Brahmana. Guna, karma. Anybody else? We're doing pretty good here so far. Last time I was here, any questions? Everybody's just, kuch nahi aata hai. But today everyone's got, we sparked it off. So we got some questions coming. So, yes, Prabhu.
So, Prabhu,
So, Prabhuji,
Characteristics, what you mentioned, is I think isn't it coming from your inside, from basic your nature? What you by born you get what your nature is that. Like some people are like strong, straight. Some people are soft.
yeah. Obviously, there is some characteristics taken under consideration. But on the other hand, according to the scriptures, it's not your birth, like I said. But Krishna also said, therefore, Varnas,
No, yes.
four Varnas, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So if you, and it is also said that in Kali Yuga, everybody is Shudra. Kala Shudra Sambhava. But at the same time, Krishna also mentioned the four ashrams. Now, everyone in Australia, all over the world today, doesn't matter who you are, everyone is working and they have a salary. But working means Shudra, IT, whatever it is. It's all working class. And the Brahmanas, they're supposed to preach, devotees, Kshatriya, they're all working for the society. Now, it is mentioned in the scripture, this Daiva Varnashram or Vaishnava Brahmana. Suppose you are a Shudra, but then you work for Krishna, is as good as Brahmana. It's spiritual. It's transcendental platform. It's different. So you are Brahmana, you can study, you can preach, you can cook, you can clean. So you're not putting any restrictions of where you are, that you have to only do. So our platform of Krishna consciousness is based on higher level of spiritual understanding of the scriptures, that Vaishnava Brahmana is not you label yourself, that's it. I'm a Shudra, I'm a Brahmana, and you walk around like that. If that's the case, then we won't get any work done. We need to have Vaishnava Brahmana. So on that concept of understanding, on that platform, we Prabhupada initiated Westerners, sannyasi. He was criticized in India. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Bhagavan. He was sannyasi and he was embracing the Shudras. You know this Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can read about it. He sat in the Mayavadi, the Prakashananda Saraswati. He sat where the shoes were. And he was sannyasi Brahmana. So they picked him up. He said, "You are sannyasi, you cannot sit there." But he was showing that you need to have the humility, is what makes you a sannyasi. They're all proud sannyasis, but a real sannyasi is who exhibits humility. And they're just proud. They're not Brahmanas. Brahmana's quality of a Brahmana is his humility. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was demonstrating that. He sat where the shoes were. It's in the Chaitanya. So Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was embracing the Sudras. And they said at that time, like 500 years ago, if a Brahmana touches the Sudra, then they would have to drink metal to suicide. But everybody's Sudra in Kali Yuga. So it's coming from Krishna that it's your character that makes you where you're going to be. Otherwise, Prabhupada, he went to America and gave everybody, made everyone Vaishnava. And all these Western people, they're the one who made this ISKCON. And we are following from India. Actually, our root is from America. Even though Prabhupada came from India, we started in the US. Hare Krishna movement.
So,
So Prabhuji, I would like to know one other thing that for example, like these rituals or guru or we are making at old era, like just when it was the Rishi Muni or all those people, they are just like 50 years, 100 years, they are doing top or they're just that constantly chanting. So they get a realization and they get all knowledge. So there is isn't it two paths? One you get knowledge from guru, or second one you're gonna just chanting and concentrate on the God like Rishi Muni. I'm not sure I'm right or I'm just try to understand. Just you chanting constantly on God and try to do your best like Brahmana's duty or be kind-hearted.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one level of understanding. But we have to make the progress.
Yes. This is the very first step.
Yeah. There's different levels. After 5 years I'm still in the same level, that's going to be not accepted. You're expected to go up. Like you do Bhakti Viksha 2 years. Now I'm still doing, everybody expects to go up. Another book, like that. Then you finish all the books, maybe really quick. And if you really do it slowly, then it take time. So the idea is to go upward. It's not like in a hurry now. But Prabhupada said, even once chanting Hare Krishna, once you can go back to Kali. Just once. Well, we've been chanting for years. What's happening? Sudhanam. One time chanting pure name. So practice. You have to practice to chant that pure name. So we're chanting like Hare Krishna, forgive us. But are we actually paying attention to chanting? Like when you eat the food, you're supposed to chew the food 32 times. Each bite, 32 times. I actually counted. I got someone else to count while I'm talking. Most of the people, they talk when they're eating. They're swallowing in really quick. That's what causes indigestion. We're not chewing the food 32 times, and we're talking. So if you chew the food long time enough, the food broken down nicely, so when it hits your digestive system, it has less work to digest, for the stomach to digest, because you're already broken down. That's the idea. So it's not you can hurry it up. You have to pay attention to things we do in spiritual life. You have to be more meditative and focus. That's what this verse is. Focus on the thing we do, on Krishna. Otherwise, many brands. I'm going this way, like a dog. You carry 6, 7 dogs. They're all going different directions. It's going to be tough. So our mind and the senses going everywhere. So that's what Krishna says, to bring it back under your control. Mind, chanting, japa, mind is going to shoot up everywhere. So bring it back. So the quality is when we can focus and quality chanting. You can hear the mantra. It's not like, so we expect it to go up, but it's a gradual process. For someone who is really sincere, it can be very quick. For someone who is like, a slow person and everything, he doesn't talk, but it's all going on in here. So it depends on your personality. Yeah. I know, like, I'm a quick person. Everything I do, all my life, I always have to wait for people. I'm the first one. I don't know, it's my karma. I remember I was very young and I went to the bazaar. I'm from Santipur. In the villages, they have a lot of bazaar,
Yes.
marketplace. They sell stuff and so many things. So my father said, you stay here, I'm coming. You don't move from here. And it was a long time, he didn't show up. Sometime when you're a kid, you're very impatient.
Yeah,
And even 5 minutes, like 1 hour, seemed like it. And standing there. So I left. I knew how to go home. So I went home and he went mad. He was looking for it. Maybe he got kidnapped. Then he came home, I was there. And he was so angry. I said, I told him to stay. So I said to him, you forgot me. Maybe you forgot, I don't know. That's why all this thing was going in my head. So what I'm trying to say is that always waiting for people all life. And always people come late. And so I made a thing now, like everybody, whoever Bhakti Viksha leader, or whoever program I go to, I want to know what time is the program, what time it finishes, who's doing what, everything. Then I know people already there, then I go. Otherwise I'm the first one. This is the thing now. And I went to one program, it was such a mess. And I went to the program and they already had somebody else doing the kirtan, and they had another group, and the Mataji was their house. She invited me, and it was part of Bhakti Viksha. I won't mention the Bhakti Viksha leader. And so when I came, he said, you go to sleep. And you were tired. He's doing the Kartik time, so I had a lot of program. So I already did 2. So I was okay because I needed rest. So I went to sleep for 1 hour. And so I woke up and they said, oh, can you sleep a little bit longer? So then I got very upset. So I didn't know what was going on. Everything misinformed. So I was supposed to come there, like here, do the program. So when I went there was a Mauritius group doing the kirtan, and someone else is doing this, that. My part is going to be, I wasn't told. Because I went to the Mataji's house. I thought it's her house, she invited me. I didn't know all these other things. She's part of the Bhakti Viksha. So it was all big mess. So I got very upset. So I came out, I packed my bag, I left. I called for the Uber. And so they came out, one of the devotees drove me. And so this what happened. And so that lady, she said, I was crying all night, all this thing happened. And Shweta, so then I went to her house to pacify her, explain the situation, and take some prasad, like that. So sometimes, we have to be very, very specific and clarify things, and should be very upfront, know what's happening. And my point is, waiting. So I got to another distracted. So waiting is good if it is going to get a good benefit out of it afterward. So if it's waiting for love of God, and Krishna wants you to wait, that's a different thing. But you have to wait for something every day, it's like but if Krishna wants you to wait, so it's an inner thing. Could you understand it's worth waiting for? It's for Krishna consciousness, for bhakti, for Prabhupada, that's different. But if you have to wait for everybody every day, that's like you're crazy. You know what I mean? So it depends what you are waiting for. So the process has this application, and it depends how you apply it, what times. So it's not a question of hurry, but it is. Suppose you're meant to cook this food for Radha Ballabha, and it has to be ready by 11:30 so they can make the plate. And you're going, oh, Hare Krishna, listening to tape, you got a cassette playing mantra, and Guru Maharaj talking, and you're cooking, making the roti. And it's all 11:30. That is not really Krishna conscious. You have to see your duty is to have the prasadam ready, bhoga ready for Krishna at this time. Whatever it is, that's you have to be focused. So you're listening to Krishna Katha from your Guru while you're cooking, but you're late. So you see what is your agenda, that your goal is to please Krishna. Even though that is good, but you are getting distracted. So it depends on the what context of you're waiting for, how to apply it. But we should not be too disturbed, always try to stay calm. But if the house is on fire, I'm peaceful. You know, so there are time for everything. You need to get the bucket of water and throw it. Even if you can't put it out, try your best. If you get a hold of something, you work for it. But Brahmana, sorry. Isn't it? So you have to see how, that's what it means, application, practical application of knowledge. You know the knowledge, but you have to know how to apply it. Krishna's Bhoga is late, but I'm Brahmana, I'm studying now. That's not Brahmana, that's not even Brahmana. So Vaishnava Brahmana means you're ready to do anything for Krishna. Sweep the floor, clean, cook, whatever. What's the urgency? Prabhupada, he got all these foreigners to open a temple in London. They have no idea. They don't have money, so Krishna will help you. So Prabhupada can empower them. So when you show your enthusiasm to serve Krishna, even though you're bereft of the qualities and you don't have any idea, Krishna can enthuse you, Krishna can empower you. Somehow you'll get it done. But that depends on your sincerity. You can pray, please Krishna help me. I don't know how to do it. Somehow it will get it done. So it's a very inner matter between you and Krishna. I mean, everybody knows yourself better than other people. Like if your husband and wife, I know her very well. Not really, because she may have something that only she knows and Krishna knows. Same with you, all of us, that we never reveal. It's very inner feelings of between you and God. Like that. You're not even, so it's not like the erodi banao very clear. So you know each other on a very material level, but not very deep spiritual things you don't reveal. So that's your question about happiness. So you don't go around green all day, yay, like you're happy, but at the same time, it's something that you have to don't so easily show it. I know a lot of people, they never smile, but they're still here doing service. So, but Shushukam Kartamava, and be happy what you do for Krishna. Like, I'm so busy, leave me alone. It doesn't take long to smile a little bit at another devotee and say Hari also, right? So you have to see different aspect. But if I see you, Ram Sankirtan Prabhu, 10 times in 1 hour, then maybe you're all like, I just saw you, like, okay. And you can just exchange smile. It's very quick. It's not like it doesn't take so long to say it. But you say, I was sorry already, I saw you. How many times you want to hear it? No, but you're chanting Hare Krishna, you sing a devotee. It's not like a dog went by, devotee went by. So you have to have respect also. Every time you see a dog, but if you're doing Hare Krishna, that's okay, with a smile. So that depends on your concept of understanding and your spiritual emotion, how you're relating to yourself and others. Because Krishna knows everything. Your extent of love for Krishna, he understands that. And so, yeah.
No, I don't have. Prabhu has questions, so that's it.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you have a question because after all, we all are human beings. And we have this.
You sure? Oh yeah, I see, 2 arms.
So we have these emotions, we have these senses of, we need appreciation from others. We have this, what about ego that we need to have being respected. We need to be asked for. We need invitation from somewhere. It's all these feelings. But in terms of spiritual journey as a devotee, is it right that we should be having this kind of the pride, the ego, or should be down to earth? So that's something. I'd like to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, see, it depends. Like if you are a preacher or particularly in the front line, a leader, there is standard of preaching etiquettes and how you preach. Preaching doesn't mean it's always blah 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 talking, but it also has to come from your own example. So it depends on the person you preach to. Suppose you're preaching somebody and it's let's make obeisances first and very respectful. Maybe to somebody who can appreciate that, according to. Or someone you need to like, they need the danda. Or someone, so you have to see the preaching, how you say, techniques. So if you are a preacher or if you are on the position of a leadership, you can exhibit your character, your preaching techniques accordingly to who you preach. Right? This is coming in the preaching strategies. So suppose you're preaching to a bunch of Maharaji's, and everybody's good, Bhakti Viksha member or someone is new, so you have to choose how. Underneath, that this is for the pleasure of Krishna, and you should know the Shastra. And if somebody doesn't want to hear the philosophy, make them chant Hare Krishna, give them prasadam. Or you can, it's not to fathom your ego, first of all. It's to genuinely help people. So if they see you then people are very sensitive, they can also pick up that. And so you're just showing off your ego and at the same time preaching. But that's not going to really help, because it may help someone who is very loyal or someone who is not very talkative or very challenging. Then you have to be, you have to know the Shastra and be humble and respectfully deliver the knowledge in a very humble mood. Or someone may need that. So that depends. But that genuinity comes from your heart and humility to really want to help the others to give Krishna consciousness genuinely. That will show from the audience, they will know this guy is good. I like what he's saying. But they will pick up that. So depends. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I preach a lot to all kinds of people everywhere. And I've been to Russia, and Poland, and America. America is very difficult, very challenging. So I don't go there much. I was in Canada. They have the Bhagavatam class. They sit on a chair. It is that many people. They're all sitting. It's like in school, and study it. And very challenging. You didn't say that word. You have to quote the verses, and exactly, you have to study, to prepare for the class. But here it's very nice. So it depends where it is. You have to see what kind of audience it's going to be, and that's how you can preach. So the audience is very challenging, you got to know things. Even they need to know a little bit of, but that's okay. They're going to lift them up a bit. So that depends on your standard of preaching. But overall, humility is always good. Even demons, they appreciate humility, I think. Like, I saw this on the Facebook, one Indian person was wearing saffron and everything. He went in the mosque while they were praying, and he was really humble, and maybe not, but he was showing it. And they all tried to get him out, and some said no, and he just accepted. They were kicking him, and he just accepted. That's fantastic. No one can hurt him if you're humble. And he was pretty well. And they said, some said you could let him stick. And some said no. Like this is Islamic teaching. You can't be here. You're Hindu. But he was so humble and everything. They were beating him. They just get head down. So sometimes it's a teaching for us as well how to preach. So we can learn by preaching. Like I learned how to talk to people. I remember part of the Bhakti Shastri in the Vrindavan Gurukul was to give Bhagavatam class in the Vrindavan temple. So they had to have this many books, at least 5 books, and everything quote from different books to verify what you're talking. So there was not, and then had questions, they're writing down. There's a lot of challenges.
One more question.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we can have Kirtan and then we'll have a question
We'll
answer.
finish this one, that's good.
Prabhuji, how can you get this much energy for you are doing this much kirtan, chanting, everything? Like I mean, you are older than us, still you have a lot of energy, the source of energy.
Krishna,
That's the answer.
vitamins, no, it's from Krishna.
Last time Prabhu told na ghost.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, sometimes even those who are not devotees of Krishna, they'll tell you, sometimes it's the mental strength. You can do it, come on! They talk like that. And so, like you say, "Nahi karna hai yoga, bahut takleef hai," then you're going to feel tired. It's all here. You're going to you don't even you feel down, you don't want to go to the program. Then you get up, no, I do it. You see the mentality is different. That mental power can actually uplift you a bit, strength-wise, physically even. So you say, no, karega, don't tell me not to go, I'm going. It's for Krishna, the Prabhupada, like, it feels good when you just even talk about it. So I do that sometimes. I don't do it, but I know I grew up like that. It's on those days where like, yeah. Don't look that way, it's my hand. Like, we learn to be very, very tough. Sometimes we have to be. Like, you get up in the morning, and my job was to wake the kids. They're all American kids. They're such bums, lazy bums, Very hard to. There's one guy, his name is Kaliya Krishna. I still remember him. He's such a, and I would get up early, and then up, and I walk in, turn the tape on, proper singing, light on. Get up, everybody, get up. You have this much time. So hard. And then I go, and everybody's sleeping. And they're sleeping in the sleeping bag. So hard. And, so what I do, I hear the alarm. So I put the alarm twice. Maybe 5 minutes later, one more. And then first one, jump out. Just jump out. Throw the blanket. Doesn't matter how cold it is. So once you do that, your ignorance just goes. You feel uplifted straight away. But then you have another 5 minutes, that's ignorance. So if you live in that level, you'll be affected by ignorance. So we have to somehow learn by being determined. That was the verse, Dridhapata. That's always very difficult. How your upbringing in life that's going to carry on in us even when you turn older. Because I was brought up in Krishna consciousness doing that. Now I can still do it. And this guy, Kale Krishna, I met him in Vancouver a few years ago. So remember, you're so hard to wake you up. You rascal. He's same age as me. And he has a family and everything. I said, you can't sleep like that before. You're a responsible man. You have to pay for so many things. You have a family. So we're talking. We're talking about Gurukul days. So I said, you are just a bum, like so hard to wake you up every time. He gave me a hard time, you know. And so he appreciates. So the training we get young age, that's going to help us to push on later on in our life. But it comes from training. Your parents not always there, your wife's not gonna, they're not gonna push you. You have to practice it yourself. That's what practice what preaching means. And it's always good to talk about it here, but time to practice is the time to get up. And throw the blanket there and get up. That's the ultimate test at that time. So the strength is, physical strength is there, but mental strength too, inner strength, but ultimately the strength comes from Krishna. Right? Like, Krishna, like, if you didn't help me, no, Krishna is always there to help us. God helps those who help themselves. So we need to practice it. And He was there to always help us, but we're not taking the help. Right? Okay, thank you. We can talk anymore. We'll let you have a bit more kirtan, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
I try to make you understand more about everything we do. It's not like Bhakti Diksha is over and that's it, you can go on home. It's a lifetime of work. Okay. Hare Krishna. Oh, this is a really good idea, huh?
Yeah.
You can heat up this place too, right?
Yeah. There are 2 heaters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Doesn't affect the plastic? Why good?
Yeah.
But that's the actual house?
That's the actual house. Yeah.
Do a circle from
We're gonna go in the house later? Yeah. I feel like a little bit housey. Kusharantan, we should be in there, right? Feel like you're in a Goshala or something. Tent. Okay. I like it when there is no house. Or in a farm or something. But when you have a house, you know, you're looking at the house, what are we doing here? Every time it's like, can you keep me there? So that,
It's a very small.
you know, sometimes we go Harinam and they say, let's just have it in the street. It's somebody's birthday, we should have a proper place, everything. Inside the room, more privacy. On the roadside and people walking, and we have to share the food with them and stuff. Some people like it, but this is really good idea though. Okay, everyone's coming, yeah? These are your
Yeah.
friends?
His friends, yes.
Oh, his friends. Maybe you have to heat up the thing a bit more, huh? The fire.
Okay. Heater. Prabhu, heater on kar do. On, is it on?
It's on, but it's not working.
It's okay. We'll heat up the holy name.
We'll dance.
So all the ladies here, and where's your husbands? Only ladies here. Only 1, 2, yeah. There's more than. But spiritual world is not only for ladies. Men can also go back, right? Maybe you go first, huh?
Prabhu, they just want to send all the wives.
And they wanna stay here.
You'll go first because you have a bigger sika. We can pull you up. So it doesn't mean the more sika you have, you go back to God. It doesn't say in Bhagavad Gita. It says your devotion. But the sentiment is accepted. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
सबका कैप्चर करो, देखो आ रहे ना सब।
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, oh Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Gaura, 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 Hare.
Gaura, 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 Hare.
Gaura, 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 Hare.
Gaura, 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 Hare.
Gaura, 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 Hare.
Gaura, 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 Hare.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango.
Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai, 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 Nitai Gaurango. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gaurango. Oh, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gaurango.
Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga.
Hey, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Jai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhu. Namaste Narasimha.
Hare Jai Gauranga.
Hari Hari Bol.
भगवान की जय, शिव भगवान की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय, जय गो प्रेमानंदे।
Hare Krishna.
Nectar. Any questions about chanting Hare Krishna?